What's up, Ranger Nation, Toku Nation, and every nation in between? It's your boy JB, and I'm here with a review for Zenkaiger. Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. This is episode number 13. And before we get into the review, you guys, if you guys are watching this video or any of the other videos on this channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so that way YouTube will notify you. Well, just subscribe. Hit the notification bell button, hit the like button, hit all the buttons on this channel. With that being said, let us go ahead and talk about episode 13 of Zenkaiger. All right, you guys, episode number 13 of Zenkaiger. It was a good episode. I really enjoyed the episode. So with this episode, the one thing I definitely want to point out about this series that I like so much, the theme song. I love the theme song. Gotta point that out. So in this episode, we see Kaido and we see Gowan. So they're out, they're coming from the market, I would assume. And Gowan notices two kids. They're playing. And then they play with him and they start tickling him. And he's like, oh, so Kikanoids can be ticklish. So then from there, we're introduced to the monster of the week, whose name is Recycle World. So Recycle World is capturing all the humans and all the Kikanoids. He's recycling them back to us as the foot soldiers. So with this, we see, Kaido and Gowan, they transform, but since the whatever, I can't think of what the names are. I can't pronounce the names. The foot soldiers, since the foot soldiers are not actually built from the Kikai, from the Toji Tendo, and they're actually humans and Kikanoids alike, they can't really just sit there and just blast them, do what they normally do, because again, these are living, breathing individuals. So then Zox arrives, and when Zox arrived, he was looking at Kaido and Gowan. He was like, you guys are having issues with them? Really? So then he blasts Recycle World. And when he blasts Recycle World, nothing really happened. So then he's, the little foot soldiers are starting to surround him. He punches one of them in the face. And when he punched it, he noticed that, Toji gear fell out. So he was like, Toji gears. There's a bug in here. Sorry, guys, there's a bug in here that I'm trying to kill. So yeah, like I said, when he fought him, one of the Toji gears fell, and he noticed it. So then, Gowan and Kaido are trying to tell him, hey, do not fight with them because those are actually humans and Kikanoids, both. So in order to stop him, Sichin... All right, you guys, I'm so sorry. Someone called me. I got interrupted. I don't know where I was at. I'm just frustrated right about now. Oh, Sichin. Sichin told Kaido to use the powers of the Deca Rangers. So they used the powers of the Deca Rangers. They handcuffed Zox and took him away. Now back at the shop, Zox and the other, Zenkaigers are examining the Toji gears. And Vroom notices that the Toji gears that were passed out, because when Recycle World spit them back out as the foot soldiers, Bara gave them all little Toji, individual Toji gears. So Zox was taking notes from them and they were examining them, and then Vroom noticed that these are in fact fakes. So they're trying to figure out, why is he giving them fakes? So then with the bad guys, we see that Bara, his plan is for Zox and the other Zenkaigers to battle each other because they have different objectives. You guys know Zox's objective is to get, to turn Ricky and Katana back into their normal selves, whereas the Zenkaigers, they are just trying to stop the Toji Tendo altogether. So Gowan, he's upset about the fact that the humans are being used. Now, it's interesting when it comes to Gowan, because Gowan is so in love with the humans, but when it comes to the Kikanoids, he couldn't care less about them. But anything that involves a human, he just gets so offended, he gets hurt by it. And I'm like, wow, that's interesting. So now what they want to do is they want to set their attention onto Recycle World. So what they're going to do is they're just going to battle Recycle World, and they're going to try to do their best to avoid the foot soldiers. So What else? This is frustrating so much. Okay. Zoc says he's still gonna go after the gears. So they're chasing him behind him. Gowan chases him behind him, and he's trying to figure. He's asking him why. Like actually, he's begging and pleading with him not to hurt them, which I get it. But it's interesting when you look at Gowan, who is a Kikai, but he's more fascinated by the humans. He couldn't care less about his own kind. So now they have to come up with another plan to basically thwart Zox and destroy Recycle World. So I'm gonna pause here and we're gonna move. All right, you guys. Now, like I said, Gowan, he was following in behind Zox. So like I said, he was pleading with Zox not to hurt the people. So we see some of the human foot soldiers come, and actually before that, Ricky, Katana, and Flint, they all tried to stop Gowan. And then when Zox takes out his blaster to blast at him, Gowan, he just jumps right in front of it and takes that blast that was meant for them. So then we see the others show up, and I don't know what they had on. It was an interesting getup that they had on. So then their plan is to start tickling them, and when they do start tickling them, they're able to start getting some of the Toji gears from the human foot soldiers. And then Zox tells Kaido, "You're a funny guy, but this is really stupid what you're doing," which I don't think it was stupid, but it was very funny. I will give him that. It was definitely funny. So then we see Zox and Gowan. They're fighting with Recycle World. They're able to defeat Recycle World. And when they defeat Recycle World, everyone starts to turn back to their normal selves. And what else? So then they started taking, they said, if you have any Toji gear, please place them in here. So they started, putting the Toji gears into the, little thing that they had. Kaido picks up one of them, picks up a Toji gear, which was the actual Toji gear for Recycle World, and it illuminates, and he drops it, and then one of the big robots come. Now, when the robot came, it turned into Recycle World, and 5 other, different. I know it was Sushi World, Boxing World, Ice World, and it's another one. I forget which one it was. Mushroomtopia. So all of those worlds came back from being, destroyed because they had already destroyed them in previous episodes. So then, Majin and Vroom combine, Gowan and Jiren combine, so they're fighting with them. But each one of them are proving to be formidable assets to the Zenkaigers, and they blast them and demorph them basically. So then we see Zoc shows up. So when Zoc shows up, he and Ricky were able to defeat the other 4, which just left 4. I have 4 fingers up. They defeat the other 4, which left them with, what's his name? They left them with just Recycle World. So at this point, it's just Recycle World and Zox. So they have to battle. Now, before they can even start the battle, Stacy comes in, and Stacy defeats Recycle World. And that's actually where the episode left off, with Stacy defeating Recycle World. So we'll see how next week's episode plays out. But that's the review, you guys. Let me know what you thought about it. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell button so you guys are aware of when I drop anything else. And share this video. Until the next time, stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Remember, wash your hands. Wear your mask. If you don't wear your mask, just be safe. Be blessed. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.